Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's also the reason the analyst, the psychotherapist, I got to figure out the right word. I know there's a right word. The therapist doesn't steal the victory because there is an element to one needs to play the fool. I need to realize where I've gone wrong. But at the same time, if I figured that out myself, there's some kind of triumph in that. It gives me so I wouldn't say courage, or self-esteem, but it strengthens my back in such a way where it's like, okay, I know I was fooled, but I was able to realize it and overcome it, and then I'll move forward with this right here. Maybe that's the redemption that we need in being fooled. And if she just tells him, there's no redemptive aspect to it because he was told it. He didn't overcome it himself. So maybe there's something there. Again, I've never studied psychology, but maybe there's something there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to HD Philosophy Plays Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is episode 16 in the series, and we're moving right along. We've gotten to Nibelheim, and then now we're going to go get the card that we need in order to get into the computer. A couple things that were on my mind. I couldn't shake the modernity coming through in Final Fantasy. And I figured many people would be asking, what do you mean by modernity? Specifically, what I mean when I say modernity is the taking away of the sacred, taking away of all the religious ideas and philosophy behind religion itself, and moving into a more like secular state in one instance. And then in other instances, the postmodernism that is coming forward, that is attacking all forms of objectivity, and is looking at the world through a lens of perpetrator and victim, where truth is now subjective to one's status in the world. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the former rather than the latter. As we move into modernity, we're losing a lot of traditional values, values that were being shouldered on the, or being pushed through, or standing on the shoulders, rather, of sacred ideas. There wasn't a culture out there in the world that didn't have some idea of the sacred. Even Confucianism, which is often touted as a very atheistic religion, that is a very atheistic ideology. They don't understand the ancestral traditions and the divinity associated with the ancestral traditions that are inherent in the virtues themselves. So one thing that keeps striking me, and then when I looked at Final Fantasy VII, it was just Aerith's response to finding out that the Cetra didn't believe in gods, and she was kind of taken back to that. It's almost like they're trying to inject that now modernity into the old. Like the old didn't believe in these false gods or anything like that either, of which she was kind of taken back. There's a lot of things going on here, but the one thing I wanted to highlight that me as a professor, I see a lot of things in modernity that absolutely lose the vision of what things were meant to be. One of them is the university system. The university system used to be a way for you to exercise and understand your liberty. I mean, it's right there in the liberal arts, right? The university system used to be tackling with ideas, with new ideas, and understanding your free will and the way your free will moves within this world, and the responsibilities that not only free will entails, but reason itself entails, And it's so funny because it eventually became its greatest villain, turning the eye or back on itself. Where there might be some things that maybe cannot be proven. Again, I've talked about the foundations of the foundations of logic and mathematics. And it's 1 + 1 = 2. And it's what if 1 + 1 truly didn't equal 2? What if the areas of mathematics themselves come under this form of skepticism. And it's like, well, how? How do they come under the forms of skepticism? Because if you're going to take a linguistic side, where it's like, well, what if what you say is one isn't truly one? And it's like, well, then replace one with any linguistical word that you want to replace it with, and then add another thing of that linguistical word, and you will have two of those linguistical words. So going to the side of just arguing, just rhetorically arguing semantics doesn't help in this regard. But if you're going to say, well, what if the world that we see is not the world we see? Well, then that's kind of like the Cartesian evil demon, you know? And the way Descartes was able to get out of the Cartesian evil demon was that he had to assume the benevolence of God, and that such a being wouldn't want to trick us, and in order to get an accurate representation of the world, in order to bring mathematics back into the equation. That is what he talked about when he brought back clear and distinct ideas. He needed a grounding of God. I mean, that should be a warning right there. Without the grounding of God, without the grounding of tradition, without those grounding appeals, everything is solipsism. Everything is full-blown skepticism. And I feel like that's where we are right now in modernity. And we were moving forward with such excellent ideas of virtue and excellent ideas of progress. I very much look at American exceptionalism as being that forward progress of not only an Enlightenment vision, but an Enlightenment vision based on the divinity of human beings, you know, the divinity of man. So on the shoulders of Judeo-Christian ethics and traditions, in addition to seeking out information of the world. And we were doing really well, but it's like nowadays, there's almost like this resentment moving forward, where resentment itself is becoming the ire of the skeptical analysis. And again, we're losing things like the point of the university system. When I discuss with my students the foundation of ethics from a Kantian purview, he talks about not what you ought to do, but if morality exists, what it would look like. And he uses the responsibility of rationality, the responsibility of reason. Yes, he assumes free will, but that's because without free will, none of this makes sense. Like, we don't have morality without free will. So if everything is causally determined, then our entire ideas of our existence fold in on themselves, you know? Because then it doesn't matter what I do. But that's the thing. We know it matters what we do. As in, I know I can choose to do this right here, or go out, jump in my truck, and go grab a pizza or something like that. Like, I know I have free will in this world. And that free will presupposes a lot of liberty as well as responsibility. So what Kant was able to demonstrate is that the responsibility of reason entails that I need to make sure I do not supersede someone else's reason, because they're allowed to be a moral individual, a moral being, just as much as I am able to be a moral being. But we still need to make decisions that are based on a harmony of our divine ends. You know, that's the kingdom of ends that he moves to. And like I think it was the fourth, I'm pretty sure it was the fourth law of the categorical imperative. What we're losing nowadays, though, is we're losing those traditions to the point, we're losing the tradition for the sake of losing the tradition. I think a lot of the skepticism coming out nowadays is an absolute resentment of those who have come before them. And maybe it comes from a point where people cannot be something great, so they turn on their forefathers. Or it's like the weight of sin of the forefathers is just too much for them to handle, so they're siding with other individuals, but at the same time making idols of those other individuals. Just because somebody loses a war doesn't mean the loser is inherently a victim, you know? So anyway, those are kind of things I've been worried about when it comes to this game. I mean, is that the direction they're going to take it, you know? But we shall see. And with that, let's start the game. Checking my levels. Everything looks good. Maybe a little high here. I can turn it down. I know I have a booming voice, so... Testing. All right. there we go. Based on my voice? Okay, good. Oh, yeah, Yuffie and Tifa, huh? Alright, Tifa, lead the way. We need to do some fighting. Oh, what is it I need to do to make sure they learn what they need to learn? Okay, so Yuffie needs to perform the doppelganger. Tifa needs to perform the chi trap. Alright, so let's put this in the combat settings. Dive kick is so great. I think I'm going to put that somewhere else, though. Focused strike and star shower. Let's put the dive kick here, because that's a good one. And then for Yuffie, it was doppelganger, yeah? But I do like her having... Oh, look at all the different ninjutsus. I think I'm going to have to keep those on here. There's just too many. Dang it. Switch elemental affinity with left and right. Alright, well, I guess I'll do that then. And Cloud still doesn't have a new Buster Sword, but, I mean, this sword looks amazing, so... I guess I'm okay with it for now. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. See that purple treasure chest? I thought I saw something up there, like an eagle. Hey, I can cut barrels. Crystal gloves. Ah, that's for her, isn't it? Can't access this yet? Gonna have to come back down. Okay. Wait, that's not the manor, yeah? I see that. Are they gonna show it to me? That's so amazing that he's placing himself. So this is interesting. Okay, so when I quit smoking, it was about 20 years ago. When my son was born, I decided I wasn't going to show them or bring my weaknesses into them. And on top of that, the secondhand smoke. Being around my children, having to go outside and smoke. When I decided to do that, I was already in my philosophy education, and so obviously I was spending a lot of time devoted to the element of reason. Like I was prostrating myself to the faculty of reason itself. And when I quit smoking, I cannot tell you how powerful my elements of reason turned against me. I was making legitimate arguments in my brain for why I should continue to smoke cigarettes. For example, to share this, for example, one of them was, at the time, I had a terrible temper. And I was very aware of my family's history of high blood pressure. My grandfather had triple bypass surgery on his heart. And lived for a while before eventually, passing away. So high blood pressure was a big thing in my family. It was a killer in my family. Not so much lung cancer. And lung cancer is a possibility when it comes to smoking cigarettes. Some people smoke cigarettes for a very long time and don't develop it. But this is how my rational faculty started arguing against me. It used that reason that I just provided right there on why I should continue smoking, because more than likely what's going to kill me is my high blood pressure coupled with my temper. And so, being that smoking cigarettes, I believed, took down my temper and made me calm and gave me a release, in that way, I was like, you're actually saving yourself. Because in your family, you're more than likely going to die from high blood pressure and a heart attack when your temper flares up. That is a legitimate argument right there for why I should keep smoking cigarettes. That was my rational faculty of reason turning against me. I was looking at the world, and my faculty of reason that was subjugated by the body, by the addiction of nicotine, started moving against my mind. So it was like my body was speaking to my mind. That's very Platonic, and the reason I said that in that way is because in the Phaedo, this is exactly why Socrates says he does not fear death. Because as philosophers, we are lovers of the mind, and it's the body that interferes with the mind all the time. Anybody who stays out with their friends drinking for 24 hours and tries to take the test the next day, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like good luck trying to think critically about that exam when you're hungover, tired, whatever the other numerous things of the body affecting the body's effect on the mind, you know? So bringing it back, though, this is what's happening to Cloud, you know? So Cloud, he believes he was there. So he's made the decision he was there. And so now his mind post hoc, after making that decision, is redoing the events of his past. It's putting Zach as the one who was flowing down the river and not him anymore, you know? And so I find it fascinating how our mind does this. Oh, there was an excellent study. I read this. It was in my undergraduate, so this was a long time ago. But I do remember at the time the CSI effect. At the time, crime scene investigation was big, and so people would go into trials, sit on juries, and they would expect to have these CSI moments, these smoking gun evidences. But that wasn't happening. So more people were being acquitted. Now, where am I going with this? One of the ways that without the CSI, without that CSI effect that was also negative, people had to rely on witness testimony. And I was doing research on witness testimony. And witness testimony, it was something crazy, almost high 70%. They remember the event incorrectly. Because it's almost like they have a feeling, and then their mind kind of redoes the event to match the feeling. When I was in my training for this job right here, I had to fly over to Utah, and I had to actually go into training to figure out what this college stood for and things like that. One of the things they talked about is communication. And how the majority of the mind, the way the mind perceives communication, is based on the tone. And then obviously the words that are being used. What's fascinating about this is that if the individual doesn't hear the words, they will just assume the communication based on the tone. The way our minds perceive our past almost seems to match that same kind of element. Everybody has a feeling. If an event happened and they felt the fear, they remember the fear. So post hoc, understanding that they felt that fear, they now start redoing the events of the past. That is their mind working against them from the point of view of the body, the point of view of emotions. So that's why I always try to make sure I don't idolize any particular faculty. Because if I idolize my faculty of logic and reasoning, that can be used against me. I won't know who I'm following. Am I following logic and reason for a benevolent guide of truth with the foundation that I have faith that if I follow the truth, things will work out the way they're supposed to or intended to work out. That's kind of like that godly pursuit. Or are my rational faculties being hijacked by my heteronomy, by my body's emotions, you know? And it was like, at that time, I understood without a shadow of a doubt that it was the nicotine hijacking my mind. It wasn't me speaking freely, because I do believe in that Platonic notion that the only way you are free is if you move from reason, not from your spirit and not from your emotions or your appetites. The only way we exercise freedom as human beings built this way is by reason, is through reason. But our reason can be hijacked, and sometimes we're not wise enough to know it. And right here, his reason, Cloud's reason, is being hijacked. It's being hijacked because he somehow remembers that he was there, and so now post hoc, he's changing the things of his past. If people think your memory only moves in one direction, you got another thing coming. Watch The Sixth Sense, Your memory of that entire movie does not match what was actually happening in the movie once the twist at the end occurs. The twist at the end changes the meaning of the entire movie. So everything you thought you were watching and the story you thought you were watching absolutely implodes on itself right at the end. That's why it's one of those M. Night Shyamalan twists that he is so notorious for. So I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that is definitely something I've gone through right there. But also a problem with eyewitness testimony and the way you perceive reality, because sometimes the memories that you think you had could have been a dream.
What is it?
I remember what happened here. And to Zach.
Oh.
Bridge broke. He fell, got swept away by the current.
Okay, one more thing really quickly. I know, this Cloud, even though these are incorrect, Cloud is still going into the places he least wanted to venture, and is gathering the information necessary for his being. That is still happening here, So that very heroic archetype of going to the places you least want to venture in order to either update it or find out where you went wrong, that's exactly what's happening here. So of course Tifa had to be here with him. And Aerith shouldn't have been here with him, because he might not have opened up right there that he remembered that memory with Zach if the guilt of maybe possibly lying to Aerith existed right there as well. So I'm really loving this, because now we have Cloud and Tifa who is bringing out that facing your lies, facing your past out of Cloud, much like Nala did to Simba, in which now Cloud has to face his demons. He has to face the things he's been running from, And, oh my goodness. And as a result, who he thought he was is being destroyed in real time. Which is why we don't do this a lot, right? Which is why being the hero can be so detrimental, because sometimes we are very comfortable with the lies that we have built in our world. Yeah? So this is a great representation of what happens when you go to the places that you least wanted to venture. You risk, or possibly there's a reward element to it, of destroying the lies that you've been relying on your whole life to become something something authentic, something in truth, to move from there in authenticity. Oh man, there was this movie, Rurouni Kenshin. Rurouni Kenshin was my favorite animes. Maybe I'll go into that for some time. But there was the movie adaptation, which was absolutely brilliant. And in the dojo, there's the kanji letters from Karu's dojo. And it says, courage to live in authenticity. The courage to live authentically. And what a courage that is. It takes absolute courage to face your demons, because facing your demons has a possibility of burning who you are. And who you are may be comfortable, because if you burn who you are, it's almost like Moses when he frees the slaves and now they're in the desert. If I burn who I am, what am I left with? It's like a desert of possibilities, right? And you got to imagine the trauma that might be associated with it as well. We have this in the first week, my students have to go over Robert Nozick's experience machine. And in the video, it talks about a woman who has been lied to her whole life, or her husband's been cheating on her basically since day one, and they've been together for 20 years. A lot of my students, as much courage as it takes, they say, I might not want to know, Professor. I might want to keep living a life. 20 years and I have kids with this individual. I have memories of vacations and stuff like that. I might not want to know. I might want to keep living that lie, because at least in that lie, I'm something. And there's some elements of happiness within that lie, right? I might not want to know. So, oh man, so much there. And it was like, I know I just paused it, but God, I'm really enjoying looking over this story with my new eyes, you know?
I think he's dead. You never forgot, did you? That's why you've been acting weird.
Didn't want to upset you. That's all.
Except she's still lying because it wasn't you. It was Zach.
Zach was my friend. How could I just forget him like that? Degradation.
Oh, interesting.
It's hollowing me out, bit by bit.
The Mako degradation is what he's blaming.
You're wrong. You remembered, Cloud. It'll be okay. It will. I know it.
Thanks. We gotta tell Aerith about this. She deserves to know what happened.
Yeah, she does. But let me be the one to do it.
Yeah, because...
Why?
Because you're wrong.
Because she and I are close, you know?
Hey, are you two done yet?
Yep, be right there.
Okay, now to give Tifa credit, there may be an element here where she's not necessarily lying. She could be taking on kind of what a therapist does. You know, a therapist doesn't want to just tell you the truth. They want you to figure it out for themselves. So I might need to give Tifa a little bit more credit here, because I'm not a psychotherapist, I'm not an analyst, but I love to watch them do their work. And often what they do is they just move the individual along. That's why Jordan Peterson says like that therapists are like human engineers, you know? It's almost like they got to put them back together, but they have to put them back together, guiding them through the circles of hell, much like Virgil to Dante, right? So that could be what Tifa is doing here. She's not just going to tell him, well, you're wrong and more than that. She's going to be like, he's remembering. Let me just be here for him. Let me make sure to mitigate certain things as well. Oh, you're going to talk to Aerith? Let me talk to Aerith. I'm much closer. That way she can be like, he's remembering that he's here or he was there, etc., etc. But he still doesn't remember everything. So let's let him keep discovering himself. Because like I said before, if she tells him, she is stealing his victory to find that out for himself. And now he'll be a fool, and in addition to being a fool, he didn't overcome his foolery. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's also the reason the analyst, the psychotherapist, I gotta figure out the right word. I know there's a right word. The therapist doesn't steal the victory, because there is an element to one needs to play the fool. You know, I need to realize where I've gone wrong. But at the same time, if I figured that out myself, there's some kind of triumph in that. It gives me some I wouldn't say courage, or self-esteem, but it strengthens my back in such a way where it's like, okay, I know I was fooled, but I was able to realize it and overcome it, and then I'll move forward with this right here. Maybe that's the redemption that we need in being fooled. And if she just tells him, there's no redemptive aspect to it because he was told it. He didn't overcome it himself. So maybe there's something there. Again, I've never studied psychology, but maybe there's something there in the psychoanalysis that needs to be done. Maybe that's why they don't just tell them.
Let's just keep this between the two of us. Promise?
Yeah, see? There it is. Because remember, she knows everything. She knows exactly what happened.
Now, let's do this. It's on you.
All set. Come on. Pour it on. Finish him off. How you like this? Take that. This'll help. That's that. There.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
I'm all warmed up.
Tifa's pretty good. Okay, I have to go through there, but I won't because you want me to. I wonder if, like, Final Fantasy players are disagreeable because most of our time playing this game is about, oh, you want me to go this way? Ha ha, I will not. All right. So it wants me to go there, though, but this is usually right before, like, a boss battle. I have to assume the boss battle's in there, though. Anyway, I need to jump down here. Oop, oop, oop. Bump, 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 ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, bump, 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 bump. I obtained an elixir. There is nothing else, you fool. Yeah, I'll probably end up, like, streamlining straight into Old Man Magneto pretty easily. I just have to make sure I don't adopt the kind of speech pattern that he is known for. He doesn't have an English accent, but he does speak with such fervor. Oh, these are the ones that have the scream, yeah?
I'm dying here.
Screech.
Let's not waste any time.
That's what I was trying to avoid. Oh, I jumped right back into it like a moron.
You won't regret this. Got you right where I want you.
Ninjutsu.
Run
Oh,
like a chosen
Art of
woman
War.
now. I got this.
Nice little workout.
Man, it's a good team, though. Okay. You want me to head this way. So I will check this way. Okay, that's a thing. Oh, really, game? Come on. That was such a... Give me a sprig of ginger or something like that, you know? Come on. Reward me for checking out the side parts, you know? Whiffed? Okay, it looked like I whiffed. This is cool. Hey, it looks like a little pumpkin on the map. Alright, materia. And a spring. I'm looking for somebody, though. I'm not, like, exploring the springs.
A Mako Spring.
Wait, so this whole thing's materia?
So he always feels
It's so much bigger.
Sephiroth's presence around Mako. It's like he's speaking through the Mako. Or influencing him through the
Naturally
Mako.
formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding.
Astounding.
For the Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
Hey, we should get out of here.
Her memory
All
is
this
very
Mako
good.
is making me queasy.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, HP MP materia. I know, I keep doing that. I can feel the judgment from the eyes that are not watching at this particular moment, because there's nobody watching at this particular moment. I can feel the future eyes. Oh, they swap MP and HP mat. Wow, yeah, that'll get me killed like that. But I do have a materia set, materia available. Man, is there anybody that would be even close to that? Now, I am guilty of using certain phrases that I've seen on TV or things like that. So, you know, Cloud is forgiven.
Won't take long. All right, deal with that shit.
Get lost! No way!
Ah,
Got you now! Alright, all set! Come on!
shucks.
No escape for you! Yeah, see ya! Bingo, bring it! Watch yourself!
Let's do this. Don't overdo it.
I'm your one-stop clobbering shop. Here I go! Go forth and kick butt! How about you show us what you got? Let's go! Bring it! Ha! This'll help!
Let's go.
It's a really good team. That's an interesting... yeah, it says there's something here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Can I jump up there? No? Yes. Okay. Oh, no reward for the exploration. Ah, what a bummer.
Yeah! Leave us alone, will ya?
Keep it together.
You're in good hands now!
It's over.
Alright, all set! That's a good word to describe me. I'm thinking legendary.
The thing about Yuffie and his confidence, it was less boastful. It was like more goal-oriented. Hers is more boastful. His is just, I'm going to be a pirate. I'm going to be king of the pirates.
You sure we're going the right way?
We're almost there. Once we get past this
It's
part-
always like forward thinking and not like how well I'm doing in the present. So maybe that's one of the big differences between like goal orientation and boasting.
Come on, Let's find another route.
No need to worry. I've already found one.
And she makes herself useful.
More climbing, but hey.
But it looked like we needed to go that way. That's a big one.
Let's do. Don't overdo it.
You won't regret this. Don't let me down. You're up.
Hang back. It's on you.
Do me proud. Let me handle this. Bring it. Bring it. Watch yourself.
Ability mastered already, huh?
That it.
Keep it together.
Here I go.
And staggered.
You're mine.
Doppelganger?
Gotcha. Bring it. Here I go. With the power. Let's go to town. Gotcha. You like this. This will help. Yeah, here. Bring it. You're up.
I got this. Take the lead.
If you insist. Gotcha. You learned your lesson.
That wasn't bad at all. Okay, so she mastered it already. Press the right button, everyone. Shout for hooray. Tiger Fang. Crystal Glove. Unfettered Fury. Maybe attack up since I just lost some. There is no attack up. Okay, so I kind of like that chi trap though. Unfettered Fury. Unbridled Strength, Unfettered Fury. Man, there's just not a lot there. I gotta start using my synergy much more. It's almost like something's there, but it's a great sound. Whoa, where did you go?
No, don't overdo it.
You're in good hands now.
Whatever.
He holds the best kept ninja secret. Quit screwing around. Seizing the
Enough.
Bingo. You ready for this? Get lost. Got that. Not bad.
Oh, that's so awesome. I didn't see anything there. I remember those guys.
All right.
I tried to. No,
Get
there.
ready. Deal with that.
You won't regret this.
No. Throw. There we go.
Gotcha. Try and keep up. Go for it. Good to go. Good luck.
Hang back. It's on you.
All right. You gotcha. Go for it. Bring it. Don't bet against me. Give him your all.
Omni Fury.
There.
I did a lot of damage though. That wasn't a good one. Okay. Ah, 2 ways. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is the...
You know, I can't say I've ever taken this route before. You gonna be okay, Yuffie?
Oh yeah, no problem. This is nothing compared to what we got in Wutai. Like the massive sculpture of Dachao carved into the face of this one cliff. All us ninjas have to scale it. Part of our training. Never liked the climb much, but I freaking loved the reward.
Which was?
Dachao beans, of course. Got to eat up when we made it to the top. Tell you what, I'll give you some when we finish our climb.
Looks like we have a new sword for Cloud. Blade bursts. That's a lot of materia. Alright, so what do I have so far for him? Of course I have healing. Cleanse is on her. I guess I'll take this for now. Because I don't have her right now. Ice is Tifa. Fire and ice. Lightning. Fire's me. We don't have a lightning right now. So, take this. And wind. Good. Poison. Good. I don't even know if this will do anything. Just putting something on that I didn't have. Sure. Igniting Saber has what? Blade Burst. Okay.
That's kind, but you really don't have to.
Okay, so they both ended up there. They started talking when I went here, though, which makes me think this is the main scenario. Pressing O. Down and O. Oh boy. Yeah, the buttons are kind of frustrating. If you can't see me, like, starting to get frustrated because I feel like I'm aiming in that direction and hitting the right button. Did nothing. Yeah, unfortunate. They respawned. sure now that's where I need to go there. Whoa, underneath? Oh, different places. Oh, man. This is going to get frustrating. I can't drop. I probably should have went all the way up first. Okay, no. I'm going to go all the way up first. Because I just thought, what if that is a new area in there, in that cave? It's not going to be, though, but I'm going to have to backtrack so much farther. Ooh, almost missed that one. Wait. Can I jump there? No. They both end up the same place. Okay. I'm actually glad I went this way then. I went back up this way. Wow. So many different avenues. Insane. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of have the map in my head of the way to rotate and check all the boxes. Wonder why sometimes it forces me to hit the O button and other times it doesn't. Okay. Okay. That's what I saw from up there. And I'm pretty sure this was the only... Whoop, 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 whoop. And I got that one. And that's there? Yep, okay. Excuse me, Yuffie. She's like vanishing because I'm like walking through her. Okay, so that was that one. And you know what? I'm going to scale it just because I haven't scaled this one yet. Alright, and I'm back here. Okay. I've completed the spiral. The way they want me to go, so this is the way I will go. Beautiful view, warding materia, which means I can get rid of that, the one I just kind of threw on there. Wait, it was blue. There we go. Reduce debuff duration. Okay, that's pretty cool. Doesn't look like it's something I need to cast either. I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. We're looking for a guy to give us a key card. This is really cool. But we assume he's in the reactor, so at least we know he's at the reactor.
Gotta make a stand.
All right, don't overdo
Shoot,
it.
I did not heal.
All set. Get lost. Come on.
That it? Whatever.
Watch yourself.
Take the lead.
Here I
Come
go.
on.
Got you now. Just too bad. So sad. This calls for more. You at least put up a fight.
She have cure? She does not.
Good to go? You're up.
I got this. Keep it together.
Do me proud. Okay, let's go. There. Don't think you'll walk away from this. You ready? Yeah. There.
Ooh, good hit.
That sucked.
That sucked.
Finish him off. Let's pour on the
I've
pain.
got this. Keep it up.
Wanna see what you're gonna get? What's coming to you? Time to end it. Don't have too much fun. Speed go. Enough. Good luck.
My
You
turn.
ready?
It's on you.
I'm your one-stop clobbering shop.
Ooh.
You asked for it. Now come Bring on. Let's turn up the power. All right. Let me handle this. Let's go.
Hang back.
Throwing in the towel. No way.
Oh, she's down. She is down and out.
Don't overdo it.
Don't give up.
Wow. Good hits.
I got this. Here we go. It's on you.
I thought I got out of the way.
Bingo.
I'm coming.
Holy crap, man.
Won't last long. Second wind. Let's do this. No more playing nice. Enough of you. Is that it?
Ooh, that was a terrible one. That would have been... I should recognize when it's going to be a... Oh, there's probably a rest up here. I need to recognize when it's going to be a long fight and do, like, protections and stuff like that.
I've been thinking. We're looking for a guy named Murasaki, right?
Thank you
What
for
about
reminding us.
It's just, his name sounds Italian.
I'm sure plenty of your people immigrated to Midgar before the war. Some of their kids and grandkids probably work for Shinra.
Oh. Huh. I had never thought about that before.
Gotta be a way to get down.
Okay, if I remember the pipelines correctly, there's going to be a boss fight around here, so... My goodness, I need to... Oh, let's do my spells. Cura. Curaga. Alright. The circle get the square. That's good. Oh boy. Left, left. So far so good. Whoa, boy, okay. Whoa, okay. Well, this without a commission, right? Thank goodness. Okay, so... And down. Okay. This is like something from Monster Hunter, this sword. No riding the elevator back up?
No going through.
Well, shit.
There has to be something we can use to climb that fence.
I'm sitting there thinking how I'm going to check all the boxes, and it's like, I might not be able to go back up there. Oh. Yeah, you know?
You're done. Finish it.
You picked the right girl. How about you show it? Pour it on.
Get this little workout.
Material level up.
I guess it's not that weird for people to move to different countries. And it's not like we don't welcome foreigners into Wutai either. I mean, take Colonel Lockrock. He and Viceroy Saruf are the whole reason we have an interim government in the first place. In fact, his whole team is made up of nothing but ex-soldiers. Bunch of badasses who decided to give Shinra the finger. Kinda like you.
Nothing like me.
Nothing like
That's so much in common, you'd be best buds. Just saying. It's never too late to join the cause.
Once I get that card, looks like I'll be able to backtrack to a lot of these places. Elevator?
So what do you say? Wanna join up? I'm dead serious, you know. I really think you'd like it in Wutai. Could bring the whole gang even. We'll start our own Spec Ops unit. The Yuffie Recon Patrol! Shinra will be afraid to even speak our name. They'll stand in awe of the fair ninja who leads her loyal minions. And
Her
tremble in
minions.
fear when they see the wire peas coming in hot. People will be banging down the door to buy our film rights. Your stunned silence says more than words ever could. I knew you'd be on board.
Please shut up.
Little bright. Guy got in touch with me today through Twitter, so it could be a scam. They were like, I saw your videos. I really like what you do. We should work together to increase your
They're ninjas
viewerships.
from Wutai.
I was like, ah, no thank you. I'm kind of happy where I am. I don't know if I really want fame. I want this for my kids and their kids to watch. Maybe to learn a little bit more about their old man.
Did Command call it off? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Maybe they thought you failed.
Aren't we in the middle of a ceasefire, though?
That's what they say. Still, doesn't mean we are. And it makes no difference to them either way. Come on. We gotta find Murasaki.
Right.
Shinra, Soldier, I hate them
This is
all.
it.
No?
There's no turning back.
I think, yeah, because Yuffie just finished her Birds of Prey. Do I have another one? I do. Shooting Star, Crescent Sickle. Shooting Star, and her Crystal Gloves are now done. Okay. Let's see. Yuffie, Doppelganger can go to Shooting Star now. I'll work on that. Unfettered Fury is pretty cool. Star Shower. Knock enemies into the air, bring them crashing down. Sure, reverse scale. Focus strike, dive kick. And I'll have to actually select her power. So that's, I can do that.
You do this. No one told you anything?
No, nothing. I had...
Should transmute a couple more. I'll take that. That's really good for Yuffie.
You've done tons for us. Remember that.
Whatever.
You did just tell her to shut up, man. Can't have it both ways. Let our eyes adjust. Wow. Just take a moment. This is like the scene of the crime, man. This is where it all went down. Just double checking. If anybody needs me.
Who's there? We're here to help.
Long battle. Okay.
Ready?
That
late.
it?
Get ready.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So let's. No.
You're up.
Taking over. Take the lead.
You're in good hands now.
Bring it.
Ha! Come on, get lost. You're going down.
Let's figure out what he's weak to. Okay. Ice
You
ninjas.
need to chill. Got you now.
Thunder. Thunder. That's not good. Let's cure. Not cure, just cure. Oh, let's protect. Tifa.
How you like this?
Come on.
Just here I go.
Sure.
Don't let me down. I got this. Take that. Cool off. Gotcha. Bingo. Aha. Yeah. No more games. It's over.
What a pain.
Yes. Well, I'm it again. I'm poisoned again.
Keep it together.
Here I go. Bring it. No
Oof.
way.
Right out of the sky. That wasn't good.
You totally. Let me handle this.
Jesus.
You're free. Yeah, there. Huh? There.
Oh, come on. He was right there. He was down already.
Keep it up. Get in there.
Enough. Now's our chance.
Come on. Never ends. Gotcha. Score. Yeah, lost. Gotcha. How you like with the power of his providence? How about you show us what you got? Heads up. It's on you.
My turn.
Enough. Come on.
Whoa.
It's on you.
You won't regret this.
Gotcha.
Ready for a smackdown? Tifa! Ready to mess him up good? Now's a chance.
Watch this. Keep it up.
Let's go to town on them. Hard and fast. Got you now. Nope. Get that.
We gotta find Murasaki.
Okay. Hold on one second. Everything's good. Yeah, my levels look good. All right. Just automatically opened.
Oh my god.
That thing must have done this.
I doubt it. They were shot.
They were shot. Wonder why Cloud's voice was so low there. I guess that's the way I'm gonna head out. Is that Murasaki? Yeah. I figured she was gonna have a flashback like that.
Tifa.
It's okay. I'm okay.
there's the card.
Hey, I think we found our guy.
We need to check the inside. There might still be survivors.
Yeah.
And here we are.
I don't see anyone.
Soon, Cloud. Soon.
You too.
You okay?
So what's interesting, when Tifa gets a memory, because her mind is very stable, like, she'll have an overswelling of emotion, but there's no indication that she's actually there in that moment. Now, what I find interesting about this is I don't know how many of you have read J.R.R. Tolkien's The Fellowship of the Ring from The Lord of the Rings. Obviously, all of you know what The Lord of the Rings is, but I'm saying specifically the book. He talks about the elves who I won't say have a unique ability because it's inherent to them, is when they view a memory, when they bring a memory forth, they actually relive everything about the memory. And I thought that was so incredible on first glance, and then an absolute curse when I thought about it later on. Can you imagine if your memory worked that way? If, like, I can recall a time in the past, and then I immediately am in the past. Like, I can feel what's going on. I can see things. I can actually relive the things of the past as they're happening. That's kind of what they've done with Cloud here. Because his psyche is so shattered, when these instances come out, and they're not through his own free will, so they are absolutely bombarding him without his say-so, without his will. He actually relives it. It's actually like he relives it because of the trauma. And I wonder if trauma is like that for some people. If they actually relive the entire experience. I mean, I guess I've never been traumatized in that deep where it shatters my psyche. So I can't attest to this. But maybe that warrants a little bit more investigation. When somebody has a traumatic experience, do they actually relive it? I was watching just a small video that popped up on my Twitter feed where there was this UFC boxer. He looks out into the crowd and he sees Randy Orton. And then, he runs over and he hugs him. Apparently, Randy Orton was like one of his heroes when he was younger. But if you watch that video, when this guy, this tough UFC guy, when he sees Randy Orton and the face he makes, he becomes the child again. His facial expression melts away from this tough, brooding exterior, and you can see it on his face. He's like an 11-year-old child again. So maybe there are these instances where when that stuff... So that I do have experience with. I have certain of my cousins who I hate, and when I see them, it's like because there's that event between us, I could feel myself transforming back into that 16-year-old individual when I'm sitting there talking to them. I have that other friend of mine who I haven't seen in a while. He and I were always like, brooding enemies, then reluctant friends. When I see him, I could feel myself turning back into that 21-year-old, 22-year-old kid again. So maybe there's an element of that. But obviously, for Cloud, it's more of a psychological psychosis. It's like a shattering, a trauma. He actually relives it. So while some of us kind of revert back to those points in time where we last interacted with these individuals, much like that UFC fighter, much like I do when I see my cousins that I've been avoiding, when that kind of stuff happens and we revert, when he reverts, he does more than revert. He relives it in addition to reverting. Oh man, that's psychology. Fantastic. Just fascinating discipline.
Yeah.
And there. Huh?
Hello, Kate Sith.
Sith?
Ah, Yuffie. And where might you be?
Back room off Mako storage. You?
Town hall still. Thought I might be able to do something from here, so I tried accessing the reactor terminal. Anyway, did you find Murasaki?
Yeah, we did. He died in a skirmish with Wutai.
He... what? Then we don't have much time. We have to reach the terminal in Shinra Manor before word gets out. You've got the key card, right?
Yeah.
Good. Then slot it into the console. I'll work my magic from here. Should have that gate open before you know it. Yes! Get in there, my son! I'll go ahead and look for the terminal. See you there.
Meet at the manor. Got it.
Cheerio!
See ya.
Let's go.
What do they warp us all the way back? Oh no, we're them
Well,
now.
you heard them. Time is of the essence. We need to find that terminal, ideally before they get back.
Yes, sir.
You stay behind and wait for them. Once they arrive, you can put that nose of yours to work. Follow our scent right to us.
Oh,
You
now
gotta
I have to
admit,
play
you're the
Kate Sith.
best one for the job.
I will concede you have a point.
Back to that voice.
Then
Love
let's
it.
get a
Keep
move
it.
on.
Oh boy. Haven't been using this guy, so. Like, doesn't even have things equipped here. Rolling dice, fortune telling, Moogle magic. Snail shell, alright. How about you? Vulcan, the charging uppercut's good. Gotta do smackdown now. Wow, look at that gun. Jeez. Okay, he's good. Speed demon keychain to get this ATB up. Okay, now the goddess. She's good. Okay. Okay, she's good. Get my healing back. No, my healing's good. I forget what I took off. Yeah, let's give us wind, since I just saw we needed that. I think I took off lightning off of you, yeah? Lightning and a thunder, 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 and thunder. Lightning and a thunder, thunder. Let's see. Fire and ice he has. Revival. Cleanse, maybe? Let's put cleanse. Oh, it was cleanse that was on my goddess. Yep. So let's switch lightning for that. Okay. Put cleanse on. And then Barrett can take his lightning. Okay. Man, he has a lot of materia for somebody who I keep using just to attack. Let's see. Assess might be beneficial. I think that's good. Ugh, Kate Sith. Yes, I did just go, ugh. Everybody has... Let me take the Titan. Yeah. I guess I'm just going to attack with him because he's not going to be doing much more. But, while I'm here... Moogle Magic. Wrong one. Smackdown. Moogle Magic, Smackdown, and ATB. Although hers is set. Combat settings. Moogle magic. Smackdown. Okay. Definitely. All right, off to the manor. To have him roll. If he collides with the object or rolling, he will fall over and take a moment to recover. Make sure you don't run into anything.
No need to wear yourself out.
Careful out there. Fiends have started coming down off the mountain.
Kate Sith, he's so unserious. We. My goddess needs this. Yeah, I don't know why I started calling her that. I think she might represent that element. Well, I did allude to that earlier when I said Genova was to Sephiroth what Aerith is to Cloud. So I guess I did allude to that earlier. Material and equipment. Bingo. So she has Cure on. Revival may be good. When I lose somebody. Wait. I need to explore her a little bit more. No, not Emmy, Intel. Yep. So, ward. Conjure a ward. Attack spells cast within there will automatically cast twice. Attack spells. Well, she doesn't do a lot of attack spells. But I can toss that on somebody else. What is Chrono? Damages and temporarily freezes enemy who attempt to strike you. So that was her shield that I wanted. Conjure a ward that grants invincibility when casting spells. Strengthens Aerith's basic attack. Huh. That's good, then that. So I'm going to say... What is the shield? Keeps enemies at bay and stops projectiles. That has never worked. So I'm going to do Radiant Ward. Chrono Aegis is a good one. ATB Ward is for other people. But the Radiant Ward will at least let me attack, right? Invincibility while casting spells is good. And it strengthens her basic attack. So that's good. Alright, here we go. Let's go see Vincent. I don't remember a jack-o'-lantern. Oh, that totally looked like treasures.
Whoa!
They pulled out all the stops decorating this place. Definitely seen better days, though.
Ah, what's a few cracks between friends? It's almost 50 years old.
This can't just be a fancy house.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and agree with you there. The village is practically drowning in a sea of black robes after all.
So what if it is?
Well, it would add weight to the rumor that Hojo used to conduct experiments here.
Doubt it's just a rumor.
I doubt we actually get to play Vincent in this. I know. It looks like there's something over there, but it's like the way the map reads.
Kinda creepy.
Huh. This a kid's clubhouse?
Oh, I think it's a bit more dangerous than that. But nay bother, I'll protect you.
Hello and welcome to Shinra Manor, trespassers.
Hojo.
I don't know what it is you hope to find here, but I'm afraid this facility has been abandoned for some time. Everything of value is gone, but please feel free to poke around.
Ah, it's not him, just an AI caretaker.
That said, this facility has always had a place in my heart. I must insist that you leave it in the condition in which you found it. And with that in mind, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for dropping in.
That was a sore one.
Oh, he did not land
Don't
gracefully.
walk into the light, Barrett.
That shithead is gonna get it.
That was a growl.
I think we're trapped in here.
Like rats in a cage. No squeezing through those bars.
Huh? That duct, however, might just fit a cat. Sit tight, I'll have you out in a jiffy.
That's nice. I want to get in there. By throwing Shinra boxes at them. Oh, that sucks. I broke them before I...
All right. Whoopsie. Playtime's over. All together now. You're gonna love this one. You ready to rub it in? Let's consult the dice. Ta-da! Fluffy, you're gonna love this one. I'll make mincemeat of you.
Throwing boxes. When faced with the switch placed too high, Kate said three. Oh, okay. Boop. I I probably should have read more, shouldn't I?
Hey, cat, how's it looking?
Do you still think you can get us out of here?
There we go. Step on the blinking switch, you receive a new one in no time. Okay, L2. Oh, I guess I took a bunch. All right. There we go. Ah, missed it. There's R1 for hold. Okay. Hold the top portion. I don't want touchpad mode. Okay. R1. The direction. There we go. I see. Ha! I suck at this. Ah, okay, so when I went to run, that's what happened. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Smooth right in front of it. Alright. Jeez, that direction's very finicky. The Mega Potion. Alright. That was at least something. Who knew I was going to use them all?
The cat of the hour.
Just you leave the problem solving to me, eh? You're in safe paws now.
Alright. I think I did all the side quests too.
You're gonna regret this!
Get your ass out of here!
Here we go!
One more shot. See you around.
Ow! Yep.
Orb of gravity. Is there anything else I can throw? Sounds like it.
Error detected. Service suspended.
So near, and yet so far.
Except obstacles. Okay. Okay, so I guess I gotta get closer. Stop it. So wait, there's my strength, but okay, it's about as close as I can get. So wait, strength is down, direction is left and right, but where am I supposed to? Oh, okay. There we go. Wait, gosh. Okay. Right on that crack.
Inspection complete. Resuming operation.
At least that little mini game was like somewhat involved in the RPG of it all, right? I mean, it didn't add to the lore, but it's indicative of the game itself. It's like little things that are impeding you are the side missions they add. Oh, that's right. It's his run animation. Right there in the corner. Alright, anything else to throw? Doesn't look like it.
You sure you want to fight?
Oh. Let him have it.
I'm tagging out.
Leave it to me.
How'd you like that?
What the hell? Come on, wait.
Suck on this!
Give him one for
Right,
me.
my turn. That wasn't so bad.
I hear something growling over there. And that's this again. Is there something to throw? This I can hit, right? Whoops. Yeah. There. controls are so odd. Wait. It didn't break it. Come on, grab it. So we get closer. And there's one up there. There might be more. Yeah, I was like, I missed that. Oh, come on. I had a feeling when I was like, I had it, and then my poor watchers have just been doing this stuff. I feel bad for y'all sometimes. There we go. Wait, come on, guys. How could that have been any more direct? Like, seriously. Okay, I think that's it. Or at least I hope that's it, because while cute, it's not something I'm finding entertaining. No, black belt? No. No. Can I please? No? Thank you. There we go. That's right.
Here we go.
Kitty wallop. Ram. That's right.
This one's a showstopper.
I keep doing that.
Triple day. This'll make him sweat. Ow! You're gonna love this. Meow 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 meow.
What is that? He calls the summon that he has available? That's kind of crazy.
Insufficient power. Generator on standby.
Okay. Throw a box at the lever. Y'all knew it was coming.
Talk about a hard landing.
Okay. I need to put something on here. Can I move something? So it doesn't break. There we go.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. All in a day's work.
Bring in the heat!
That's it! Go on!
Playtime's over, Fluffy. Coming our way. 5-star performance.
I do not know what he's doing most of the time. Jeez, that's a lot of boxes. All right. That's a lot of stuff. A little Sonic the Hedgehog right now. That's cool. Good at climbing up there. Can I open this? No. Nope. Okay. That's more like it.
This one's a shoulder. Feel like taking
So
over?
it's my turn?
Gotta love it!
One more shot! Don't worry, the planet's fine. We'll make it quick. That's it!
Kick my ass!
Claws it out now.
That'll do! Hey, you ready?
You ain't gonna get it! Don't stop till this
You
girl
don't
ain't
see
got
anything
nothing
yet.
on me!
That helped big time. Like, she was doing legitimate damage, finally. Yeah, that thing's stuck in a glitch.
Error detected in power generator. Lockdown protocol engaged. Insufficient Mako. Administer accelerant to red generator.
Alright, here we go. Try throwing the Mako accelerant into the moving transport. Those? Okay. Barrier. A hint to come. Alright. How? So wait. What is the idea? That's not even close. Like, I'm not even getting close to the thing. Okay, so... So then maybe I should be aiming for that smaller thing. Well, come on, grab it. Guess I'm aiming for that.
Mako levels increasing. Additional accelerants required to meet operational standard.
It's legitimately a lucky throw right there. It makes the coding of the throw makes no sense. Because I throw it really high, but no. So that's strength plus direction. Huh. Oh boy. Okay. I need to throw it in like there. I just want to throw it in there. Not in there. Okay, there. And then what happens? It falls off the edge. So what is this? I don't even know what this thing does. Well, at least that hit the top, like. How high do I need to go? Oh my goodness. Okay. Maximum strength. See, like, I felt like that was maximum strength. I guess I just had too much of an arc. So I gotta be careful at the arc, too. So there's strength. Plus straight shot. I'm just trying to like. Now I'm just trying to see how far. It's too far. So that right there is too much of an arc. I've got no clue. I've got no clue, y'all. Huh. And that red one. What? Like, I got one lucky one. What? Why are you aiming that way all of a sudden? Joe, what was that? I don't know in what world this arc was aiming that way whatsoever. But okay. Okay, that is what I need. Saw that.
Sufficient
Oh, thank
Mako
goodness.
levels confirmed. Generator online. Lockdown protocol disengaged.
That took a lot longer than I would have wanted. My goodness. If I were y'all, I would skip that entire instance of me trying that.
Bring in the heat!
That's interesting.
Suck on this!
That's it!
I keep hitting that. I don't mean to.
Hey, you guys see me in action?
Did you see me in action? It's kind of like Yuffie, right? The now instead of the then. Ventilation control.
Want some more?
Ow! Whoopee! Coming our way! This one's a showstopper! You're in for it now! You're gonna love this!
Okay, you can't do it. That's great.
Too much?
This one's for you!
I think we're almost
Okay. One more!
Come on, team.
Don't you let us down!
See, it's because I can't do the other one.
That's it! I'm here for you guys! Here it comes! This one's for you!
Gotta go for it now.
One more!
Kiss mine! This is... you go hard on the pain.
Playtime's over. All together now. Make it count now. That was quite a scrap.
So I don't know when I can and cannot use that thing. So let's figure it out. Use an equipped summon ability. Can only use while riding Moogle during battles in which summons are available. Cooldown increases with each use. So a summon has to be available. That's a very specific. Oh, I need to be using Barrett's too. That's a very specific summon. That's a very specific condition. Okay, nothing here. Alright, what am I tossing now? Literally only good for Barrett. Material equipment, Barrett. Celestial Bangle. Graham. Okay. I keep forgetting what I'm trying to do. When I get to that, I'm thinking I'm supposed to be doing something, but I never remember. Aerith is doing way better now that I'm putting the AGs on her. Okay. Oh, one. I didn't stop in time. That's where the game takes us, though.
Generator on standby.
Oh, sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right for this game.
To maintenance mode.
It's just all little side missions to get me through. It doesn't add anything to the storyline. They are all impediments.
Well, nothing else for it. Back into the air ducts I go.
Sure you'll be okay?
Positive. I'll be in and out before you know it. Don't have too much fun without me.
Try throwing ducks at air switches. Wait, I'm not supposed to drag this somewhere? Okay, what? What switch am I supposed to be throwing it at? Just when you thought this was done. It's not. See, I'm sorry. That's the game's programming right there, not the aiming. They purposely make it difficult. There, strength and like a straight shot. Better. My God.
Got to get the thing open first.
Okay. Try throwing the box at the duck switch. This is the duct switch right there.
Cycling duct.
Yeah, couldn't walk over there and hit it. No, had to throw it on there. cycling. Summon has to be available though.
Fancy the wee workout. Ow! Triple day. You see me fighting?
Okay. Now you're gonna have to hit it again, right? The duct switch is in the middle. Okay, I see. But that one's there. And back down? That's where I came from. Oh, that's nice. It's the aiming thing disappears. That's interesting.
Come on, man! Here we go! All together now! You're gonna love this one! Terribly sorry! We've got him now! You're in for it now!
Wow. Alright. This guy's gonna keep doing that. Okay.
Did I need that?
Ugh.
Honestly.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
Here we go. All together now. Ow! Let's dish out some pain. Want some pain? I'll scratch your eyes out.
Oh, let's ride. Like, I hit it 3 times.
This is gonna knock your socks off. This one's a showstopper. Fluffy, on we go. Make it count now. Ow! I'll make mincemeat of you. Now they're for it. You're gonna love this one.
I don't know what happened. I was doing something and then it just absolutely went away. Huh.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Wow! Just question mark, dead. Brilliant. Brilliant game. That's a novel strategy right there.
Got to get the thing open first.
You guys are just so smart. You're so intuitive with the way you have boss battles. It's like, wow.
The claws are out now. How's this? Hiya!
Chase you around.
Triple down. All together. over! You can do this! Right where we want them! Ow! This one's a showstopper! You could have warned me! And not a moment too soon! Yeah, you're in for it now! I'll make mincemeat of you! You're gonna love this one! Oh no!
That thing just... Like, what am I supposed to do? Stop him? I don't... Could you get up and use your thing? Thank you. Because last time it did frickin'... How much? 7,000 on me?
Prepare to be me.
Oh wow, that took way too long. Wait. So when I go to dodge with the O button,
You're gonna love this one.
that's what it does?
Just for the make it count now. That's payback. I'm not just a fortune teller.
Oh boy. The Giga Potion, that's good. Let's transmute that. There we go. I don't understand this.
Cycling duct.
Wow, I'm really not a fan of this. These kind of side mission thing, not side mission, these kind of storyline progression models, I am really not a fan of. I find myself hating the game when it's like, all right, I'm going to move you forward, but only in this way right here, you know? These guys will kill me. I don't want to fight them. I didn't want to fight them without the rest of my people, but okay. Can't do shit. I don't want to fight two of them. Like I barely fought one. No, I'm gonna die then. That's great.
All together now.
This is freaking great.
I feel like
What am I at? 230? I'm probably just sick of the game already.
This one's a
Yeah, just look at this. They both run and attack, and both run and attack.
Whoopsie.
Look at this.
Yeah, you're in for it now. You're gonna love this.
Look at the frickin' damage.
Now they're for it. Right where we want them. All together now. This one's a showstopper. Thoughts and prayers, eh? Things are heating up now. Cool, pal. Now let's make it count now. Don't stop believing. Come on! Honestly. Ta-da! Ow! And not a moment too soon. Incoming!
Oof, I just escaped it.
All together we go.
Oh, come on, get over there.
This one's a showstopper. Now that's a wee stroke of luck. You're in for it then. Time for a wee pick-me-up. Ah! Ow!
Oh my goodness, I beat them both. I was trying to run that whole time too, and look, I ended up beating them. This goes to show you never know what you're capable of.
Elevator in service. Commence transfer of cargo onto loading bay to proceed.
Right then. A few boxes ought to do the trick. Now, let's see.
Throw boxes onto the lift to bring it down. Fell down the other way. I knew it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's pointless minigames. It's like I said before, there was the whole beach thing. It's like you guys really thought it was a good idea to have a side mission where the whole point is just for me to have like bikinis as I go down there.
Insufficient weight for elevator operation. Additional cargo required.
Brilliant. That's what I play a Final Fantasy game for. To do a bunch of mini games so that people will wear swim attire. And then now here I'm throwing boxes on a cargo thing. So it's heavy enough for me to step in.
Weight insufficient for operation. Additional cargo required.
I know, and I saw Max was talking about, you know, where do they take this game from here? Because Square Enix is having an issue
Sufficient cargo weight confirmed.
with
Transfer of cargo from loading
the
bay to
consoles.
proceed.
So Square Enix is actually losing money because of platform or console exclusives. So they may not do console exclusivity anymore. And now they're wondering, like, what's the future? And it's like, well, I mean, honestly, this place is... Final Fantasy VII is going to be fine. You know? Whether it stays on... Whether it's a PlayStation exclusive or not, I think it's going to be fine. I actually think a lot of people were upset by this game.
There. Got it! Huh? Eh? What now?
You have to fight something solo with him? Yes, I do.
Stay back! I'm warning you! Here we go! Oh no!
This is going.
Bloody hell! Come on! Get in for it, shall we? Hold it!
Oh, come on, game!
This one's a showstopper!
And now I can't see shit over there. Oh, oh, he's gonna attack. Yeah. I don't like this solo with a character I don't even like.
Playtime's Whoopee Hill coming our way!
Let's try Heat Wave on the end.
Get it while it's hot!
Let's try Cold Front on him.
Getting cold feet! Yeah!
Let's try Rolling Thunder on him.
Cover your ears! Let's dish out some pain! This is gonna knock your socks off! Terribly sorry.
I didn't see which one was his weakness.
Where there's smoke! Ha! You could have warned me! We've got him now!
What?
How's pickle time? You're gonna love this one!
Wow, just bam! Dead. Oh. Jesus. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. So that opens this guy, and I jump down there. That whole thing happens again. So here we go. Have to fight him. Have to fight him solo too with a character I hate.
There, got it.
So good job, game.
What now?
It's like, it'd be one thing if this gave me information on Kathsis, so I had to solo play him in order to like figure out a little bit about his background and stuff like that. But that's not happening. These are ticky-tack little things that I have to do that have nothing to do with the storyline itself. Wow, just so much damage.
Did I need that?
And I can't see anything.
This one's a showstopper.
Reduced.
Shall we? You need to chill. you. Who's ready to bring it?
What was that?
Triple time. Don't stop believing. What does your future hold? You can do this. Oh, I feel like a new cat. Prepare to be amazed! Ta-da! On we go! How's this? Come on!
Yeah.
I'll scratch your eyes out! The claws are out now! Oh. And now, what you've all been waiting for! You're gonna love this!
Damage.
Shall we?
Now I have to actually use Giga Potions.
And not a moment too soon. How's this? Hypnotize. Here's what you've won. Go for the throw. Ta-da! On we go. Don't stop believing. This one's a show still. Pow! Oh, right. Oh, no!
Jesus! So Yin takes aim as the one shot. Oh my god. I can imagine what this final boss is gonna look like, man. Since I'm already in this territory of I'm gonna do this and then here's a one shot incoming that you better recognize. Like I'm already in that place right now in this game. I can imagine what the final boss is gonna look like. Run, 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 one shot. Run, one shot. He was almost dead too, but yay.
Stay back! I'm warning you! Waiting! Just what the doctor ordered. Honestly.
Boom! Just keep doing it. No matter where I go, this is great.
All together now. You're gonna love this one. I feel my luck's running out. Off to the old junkyard in the sky.
I'm at 2 hours and 37 minutes. I'm this close to just calling it for today and coming back tomorrow. I hate that I am in this situation right now. I hate that this is the situation the game has put me in right now. Playing a character I do not like. Forced to play solo a character I do not like.
That came keen.
I blocked, but he's way too deep in his attacking for that to do anything.
Did I need that?
So what is his, like, long distance?
I'll make mincemeat of you.
What is his long distance stuff?
Raring to go.
Oh my goodness.
You're in for it now. Fluffy. Oh, I feel like a new cat. Here we go. Let's give it to them. Ow! Let's spice things up, eh? You're gonna love this one. One moment. Whoopsie. Ta-da! Shall we? Tried to warn you. Game over, pal. Getting warmer. Triple time. On we go.
Jeez, I tried to go on the mount and then jump off of it.
Oh,
Oh boy.
this black cat
So
spells
summon.
bad luck for you.
Oh hey, hon.
This is gonna knock your socks off.
Boy. So when I press the mount button, like what is the game deciding that no, need to get back now because dependent strike. Should no, I'm guarding, nothing. Now can I get away from him so I can heal? Nope. How about now?
Not a moment too soon. Yikes! Mercy! Let's dish out some pain. Tried to warn you.
Okay, I don't freaking know what's going on.
Yeah. Triple time. Now, right where we want them. All together.
Yo, I legitimately could not see what was going on there.
Never again.
I hope so.
You
Like,
okay?
that's where I am. Never again. But I'm thinking about the frickin'
better for a wee lie
the
down.
sequel to this.
So then, onwards and upwards.
So many great highs, but so absolutely astronomical lows. That's the review so far of this game for me.
Whoa.
So much lore, so many stories, so many storylines you guys could have gone. Instead, I'm throwing boxes on a elevator to bring it down to my level so I can step in it. None of the side missions have anything to do with the lore. None of the side missions have anything to do with the characters. You're not learning anything more deep about them. You're putting on bikinis. You're throwing things. Operations suspended for safety inspection. See? Perfect example. Perfect example. Oh, I see. I legitimately could not care less about this right here. Like, legitimately could not care less. I don't care if I hit any of them right now.
construction complete. Resuming operation.
Perfect indication. Like, it gives perfect examples of itself all the time. The parody that it has become. This is probably going to be another boss battle right here, and I don't have the patience to go through this right now. Plus, I'm already at 2 hours, so yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes, so I'm good. All right. So, thank you all for watching. This started off incredible because absolutely we were in Nibelheim. We were getting more information. We were seeing how Cloud was interacting with Tifa. Like, that's why I play these games right here. I love the story. I love the characters. I like the lore. I like to see how they interact, the depth at which the creators take with the characters. And then, bam, I'm shown I'm playing a video game again. I'm now Kate Sith going through the manor, and I'm doing these little ticky-tack side quests that just one impediment after another. All I'm trying to do is get through the manor to figure out investigate what's going on. And we get a bunch of side quests that have nothing to do with the story, that are just mere impediments from me moving forward. That's all they are. It's like the anti-MacGuffin. You know, for anybody who watches Alfred Hitchcock, he was a big-time critic of the MacGuffin. It's just this nonsensical thing that people follow. This is like anti that. This is like nonsensical on top of the nonsensical. And when that happens, I realize I'm playing a video game again. I'm no longer invested in the story. I'm no longer invested in the characters. I'm taken out of the story, and I realize I am just going through these steps that some coder made as a way to extend the life of the game itself. Throw some minutes on the RPG so that they can say it's like a 20-hour RPG or something like that. It's just absolutely absurd. It leaves a bad taste in the mouth. And I know I'll finish the last Final Fantasy, but after this I'll probably be done with the series, because maybe like earlier me would have enjoyed this, but I absolutely despise this type of gameplay. I despise this type of, it's not even storytelling. It's like video game production. Probably end up going to like the Dark Souls and stuff like that, even though those bosses were insane. At least there was some depth to what was going on, and I didn't feel like I was just having shallow impediments thrown in my way. But anyways, thank you for everyone who watched. Tune in next time to see when we dig into the story itself, because I know anybody who's watching this, what they really enjoy is the deep dive into the philosophical analysis of the stories themselves, not necessarily me playing the ticky-tack side quests. That's why I don't even do side quests anymore on the channel. But again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, take some time with the classics, because they'll awaken that hidden dragon within all of you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.